In this video, we're going to look at how we can replace or remove unwanted characters using Excel's substitute function. In the last video, we saw how we could use clean and trim to get rid of certain non-printing characters and extra spaces, but this is quite limited. If you have a look at our paid amount column, we've ended up with an S instead of a dollar, and we actually need to either get rid of that or replace it with a dollar. Trim and clean can't help us with this, but the substitute function can. What substitute does is, given a string, it will look for a string within that string and replace it with anything else you choose. So what we're going to do now is get rid of that S using substitute. We're going to click into Q2, which is going to be our new amount field, and we're going to type equals SUB and tab for substitute. The first argument is the main text string where you wish to make the substitution, and that's going to be our amount. Then we type a comma. The old text is the text we want to replace. So that's going to be our S, and we want to replace that with absolutely nothing. And this is curious. We specify this by opening our quotes and immediately closing them. When we then close our brackets and press enter, that S has been replaced. Perfect. Or not quite. We still have this, what looks like a space, just before the number. Well, if it was a space, we would be able to do this. Substitute S space with nothing. But when I press enter, our S is back, and that tells me that this can't be a space. I would probably also try a clean function on this, but I happen to know that's not going to work either. So I'm just going to remove that space, so at least we've got rid of our S. So now we need to work out how we get rid of this character where we're not sure what it is. Well, again, we're going to do a substitute. And what we're going to do is tell Excel to substitute whatever that happens to be with nothing. But because we're doing another substitution, we're going to need a second substitute function. So coming back to Q2, we're going to double click, and just between our equals and our substitute, we're going to type SU and tab to add another substitute. The string that we're going to make the substitution in this time is our newly substituted string. So we're just going to type a comma after our red bracket. But now we have to tell it what the old text is, and we're not actually sure what it is. We know it's not a space, but what we do know is it's the second character in F2. And to get that second character in F2, we're going to use our mid function again. So let's type MID and tab. The text we're trying to extract something from is our paid amount. And we're going to start at the second position and get one character. Close our brackets for our mid and type another comma. Once we find that character, we're going to replace it with absolutely nothing. Close your bracket for your second substitute. When we press enter, we have now removed both characters from the start, and we can double click to copy down. So the substitute function will allow you to replace a part of your text. If you need to make more than one replacement, you're going to need more than one substitute function.